Talking about dogfighting and animal cruelty is a good way to raise money and gain an audience without ever having to do anything. The advocacy to ensure public law enforcement responds appropriately to animal cruelty and dogfighting remains absent. A number of animal organizations continue to fall all over themselves in their eagerness to present themselves to the public as the answer to animal cruelty. Mothers that oppose drunk driving and anti-domestic violence organizations knew that they had to change the poor police response to domestic violence and drunk driving. They did not tell the public to call a mother to chase down a drunk driver or to call an anti-domestic violence organization to respond to domestic violence crimes. Instead, they advocated for an appropriate, widespread police response. One person from an anti-animal cruelty organization held seminars talking about dogfighting and animal cruelty, telling people to call 911 or her organization when they witnessed dogfighting or animal cruelty. She had already been informed that the police were ignoring and not responding appropriately to animal cruelty and dogfighting calls, with extremely few exceptions, and that her organization's humane investigators were providing dogfighters and animal abusers with a heads-up opportunity to move their animals elsewhere after being paid a visit by a humane investigator. Police departments, politicians, animal organizations are glad to join the talk bandwagon regarding how horrible are dogfighting and animal cruelty. No one, not the public, not the media, not the politicians, are willing to challenge the charade. The perception continues that animal activists and animal organizations are the places to support and to send money when it comes to animal abuse and dogfighting. Police departments get to continue doing little to nothing when it comes to these crimes. Plus, some police departments and animal organizations field ineffective token police teams that are little more than an excuse for greater law enforcement to continue to do little to nothing. Notice how there are no special token forces responding to drunk driving and domestic violence. These crimes, just like animal cruelty and dogfighting, can happen anywhere, anytime, and only public law enforcement operating 24 hours a day, every day of the year, has the ability to appropriately respond. Animal cruelty, like any other crime of violence, should be responded to appropriately by widespread public law enforcement, not by ineffective token police teams, not by animal organizations, and not by humane investigators. The only thing animal organizations should do, other than ensure police do their jobs when it comes to dogfighting and animal cruelty, is to help police remove animals that need to be confiscated and to board the animals if no space is available in a public animal shelter until a court has made a ruling. Why is it near impossible for the common occurring crimes of dogfighting and animal cruelty to finally be treated like other crimes by public law enforcement at large? The answer, assuming anyone is interested, is a story that needs to be told. Meanwhile, that person who disingenuously, in my opinion, was telling people to call 911, or her organization when it came to animal cruelty and dogfighting, knowing full well the poor police response, knowing full well that humane investigators knocking on the doors of animal abusers and dogfighters was just giving them the chance to move their animals elsewhere. Well, she, along with so many others, continued the charade, and it's a shame that so many years later, and that it continues to this day, the fiction that animal cruelty and dogfighting are responded to inappropriately, nothing could be further from the truth.